What's up, guys? A little update on my solar camper. I have refinished the front nose part in the main cavity, and I'm getting ready to make a new addition. Still have to redo this back section in my door and everything, but fixing to make some new installations up there on the top, that top long part on each side. So all along there I'm going to install something. Two warp drive engines, one on each side. This would be an aerial view looking down at the top. And this was my first concept. And it's basically just two Tesla coils, which they will have a housing though. Now this is a more detailed drawing of the system. So each warp engine will basically look like that, fully assembled. And then all this down here is the breakdown of all the components. And I'm incorporating every high voltage component that I'm aware of into this system. This is the actual warp core. This system right here is the warp core. This is a vacuum chamber where I inject hydrogen into the system to amplify the system. And it's basically just a Tesla coil with a finned capacitor plate top load setup going to a Corona motor with a frequency chopper. I'll call it a harmonic resonator, which then goes to a Marx impulse generator, which is connected to this bulb assembly, which then goes to a secondary top load, which is a polished stainless steel ball or sphere. And the main driver of the whole system, it'll also be audio modulated. So an audio amplifier will drive 6 high voltage transformers, solid state transformers, which will then go through the primary and the spark gap and the capacitors, which will drive the secondary of the Tesla coil. And it'll be a bi-directional Tesla coil, so not only will I have arcs shooting out this way, but also I will have arcs connected to I'll have the system connected to this bulb right here, or this bulb array, this array of five neon bulbs, which run down the length to a rear emitter. And this rear emitter so I'll be splitting the frequency both ways. And I don't know of anyone that's ever done that before. But this is all the components of this system. Now this is a big system, and it's going to take a lot of work to put it together. So I'm just making this short little video to sort of explain the general idea behind the whole system. And this is a battery bank, which is connected to a solar charge controller, which goes to my solar panels. And I'm also going to have an umbilical hooked up to the alternator of the vehicle, to the main battery system of the vehicle, so I can actually run the engine to power this whole thing. And this is actually going to be, it's partially going to serve as not just a warp drive, but it's also going to serve as a power supply for my lightsaber project. So just wanted to share that with everyone out there who is interested in this kind of stuff. And let me know what you think. Peace.